Welcome to my channel, Dare to be Different with the Quirky Coach. Here you'll find tips, advice, tarot readings to help you fulfill your potential and live your unique life. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button and add a comment, and do subscribe for future updates. So today I'm doing a tarot and oracle card reading for you, and to see what messages we have at this moment in your life to help you to dare to be different. So the decks that I have today, I'm starting off with an oracle card from the lovely Spirit Animal deck by Colette Baron Reid. The tarot reading will be from the Gilded Tarot, which is one of my absolute favorite decks. I've had it for years, this one, and it's very colorful, very bright, and very in keeping with this time of year, depending on when you're reading it. But for us here, it's coming up to Christmas. And we end the reading with a card from the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Linn, which is a lovely deck for helping you to find your life purpose. So I have already shuffled and blessed the decks, but I will do a little bit more. As some of you may know, I'm not a very good shuffler, but never mind, I do my best. And there we go, all full of energy. But I believe that whatever comes up is meant to be. So God, Spirit, the universe, angels and ancestors, bless this deck and help it to be an abundant reading for my lovely viewers. And what card do we have here? Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Okay, lovely Dolphin Spirit. Who doesn't love a dolphin? I once played basketball with a dolphin in South Africa. It was in one of those parks that now I look back and think, it's not very good to have animals in captivity, but I have to say I did enjoy it. Needless to say, the dolphin beat me flippers down. Okay, Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. This is about balancing your life and knowing that sometimes there's no clear path, there's no necessarily black and white, but it's also about looking at the world from that spiritual side and practical side. So the Dolphin Spirit is here full of joy, full of enthusiasm, knowing that nothing in life is maybe quite as it seems, and enjoying everything that comes along. So at this moment in time, take Dolphin Spirit when you go out. Don't judge, just accept things as they are and know that this and that are true. I'll just read you a bit from the booklet here because I always love seeing what messages come from this. Dolphin Spirit, like earthly manifestations, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is Dolphin Spirit, both this and that. Two truths coexist, the story that you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is blessings too in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver lining. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, good and bad, and a choice led us to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls you to come up from below and enjoy the weightless moments in the sun as you dive in and out of this and that, accepting and enjoying the duality of life. So whatever you're going through at the moment, take the Dolphin Spirit with you to know that every cloud has a silver lining, and from the depths can come forth great joy. So here now we have the tarot reading itself, which I will do a mini cross reading for your current situation, challenges and opportunities, what you can let go of and what is coming towards you. So God, Spirit, the universe, angels and ancestors, bless this deck and may it be an abundant blessings reading for all who see it. Woo, very lively. Okay. So here we go. So let's see. This is you at the center and your environment. The next card up will be the opportunity, then the challenge, then what you've left behind, and then what is coming. So you at the center of the reading, 10 of Wands. So have you been feeling quite weighed down with things recently? Have you been carrying quite a few burdens? Because looking at this chap, he's struggling along with an awful lot on his back. Wands is creativity. It can be spiritual. It can be the trials and tribulations that when you go through tough times in life that can weigh you down and end up with sleepless nights. But this one is working hard as well. But it's like saying that you're coming to the end of a struggle. You're coming to the end of something that hopefully will have been well worth all the hard work. It's also a card that's at night time, and I'm thinking in the full moon, so it could well be that by the time the next full moon comes around that you will have been able to lay down that burden, hopefully have a bit of a rest and recuperate. In your environment, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, this in the traditional Rider-Waite deck and in a lot of people's interpretation can refer to deception. But I'm not getting that feeling in this card at this time. What I'm getting a feeling of is that you have chosen to leave behind some very negative situation, and you are taking away with you the lessons that you have learned. If you look at both these cards, they're both, you're carrying something in both of them. But in this one, the environment is saying to me, leave behind anything that's not suiting you anymore. Leave behind any battles and conflict and don't get involved in that anymore. Take what you've learned from that away with you into whatever the future brings to you. What opportunity do you have? Oh, right. You have strength. So the opportunity you have now, and again, if we have this feeling of moving away from some difficult situations, this lovely card is here to tell you that you have the strength to deal with it. You have the strength to be able to cope with whatever you choose to move forward to. And this is a great one. Often the traditional Rider-Waite will have the lady holding, putting a hand into the lion's mouth. What I get here, though, here we are going together forward with strength, in strength. It's that beautiful Leo energy of can do. So I would say to you very, very much to know that you have the opportunity for better things to come, but that you are being given the strength to deal with them. What's your challenge? Ace of Wands. Okay, so Ace of Wands obviously is Wands is always about new beginnings. It's about creativity. It's about spirituality. It's about passion and fire. This is in the challenge position. So I think the challenge for you is to manage your emotions. It's not a cups card, it's about passion, but it's to manage how you deal with whatever you're going through at the moment. Because if a new opportunity does come to you, you do have to consider it carefully and make sure that the choice that you're making is for the right reasons. The phrase that's just come into my mind is don't be led by your heart too much, because sometimes we can look at opportunities and we think, oh yeah, that's a really great one to do, that's a great idea to do that. But actually sometimes our heart isn't always the right thing. That passion that we can have isn't always in our best interest. So I would say know that you've got the strength here to deal with opportunities that come along, but also know that you must manage that strength, that passion, and not get carried away. What can you let go of? Okay, so there's Three of Wands, more Wands energy. So there is a lot of fire energy here. Of course, we're in Sagittarius season if you're reading it at this time of year. And in the Wands, this is saying that if you were looking outwards at what are the possibilities, what are the opportunities, at possibly new adventures, new beginnings, maybe looking for your ships to come in, that now they've maybe come in, maybe you've had those adventures and opportunities, but something to do with an adventure in the past has finished. And again, if we look at you now, that you've taken the Wands, you took that maybe a step into the unknown, or maybe doing something a little bit differently. And you've moved forward now, and maybe it's time to stop to look at a new opportunity that could come in with its own challenges. So yeah, that card of the Three of Wands being an energy to let go of, I would say, is the energy of the new, of the beginnings of stepping off to new adventures. And now is the time for knowing that has gone. What is coming towards you? The Seven of Cups, choices. Can you see that? I was trying to stop the light reflecting off it too much. So the Seven of Cups, yes, about being given opportunities, being given choices. But again, I think the thing that I'm getting here, because again of the heart, and obviously cups is emotions, that you have to be careful with what choices you make. Because if you're going to lay down your burden from one thing and start looking at something new, there may be plenty of opportunities and choices. You have to have the strength to choose the right ones. You can't have them all, sorry, but you have to be able to choose what is right for you. And the way to do that is to not go just with that passion, that heart, wow, yeah, that'd be fantastic, but to just take a bit of time. That's the message I'm getting from this reading now. You've been through quite a bit. You've maybe gone through some new adventures or some new experiences. You've learned some things, and you're going to be offered more opportunities now, but you can't have it all. So take time out to consider what you've learned. What are the lessons that you've learned from carrying all these burdens and doing all that, whatever it was that you did that's brought you to this place and time at this moment? And when you're coming to your choices, don't just be led by your heart, be led by what you believe in and what you've learned from the past. So that's the tarot cards for now. And finally, we have the message from the Sacred Traveler, which, as I say, is a good one for your life journey and may give us some extra insight into this reading. God, Spirit, the universe, angels and ancestors, what message do you have for the end of this reading? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. Well, that's a lovely one, isn't it? Look at that. Success. Look at that doorway into a new adventure. You see, as you finish off one adventure, other opportunities are going to come up, and you're going to step through this door into a new beginning. Something new, but you're taking with you all that lessons that you've learned. And as we said, the challenge is to just not let yourself be carried away, but look at the light here. Look at that lovely shiny new light. Let's just have a look what the booklet says about Gates of Triumph. Da, 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 da. Gates of Triumph. The gates of triumph are waiting to open deep and wide for you. Inner and outer success is coming your way. Thriving is a state of mind. Accept that you can reach your goal that you desire, and even more victories will expand in your life. The more you feel it, the more love, prosperity, fame and fortune will pour into your life. Well, that's nice, isn't it? And there is an extra message here. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, arriving in a foreign, hamlet. A foreign hamlet. Wreaths of flowers are placed around the Sacred Traveler's shoulders. The townspeople celebrate and honour the traveller. The village elders know the challenges faced and overcome. Going back to this, the challenges you've faced and overcome, and are welcoming you with open arms. If a situation knocks you over, get up and brush yourself off and discover what you've learned. You aren't a failure. If you fall down, only if you stay down. So keep going and believe in yourself. This is what true success is. Acknowledge your accomplishments in life. They are more than you imagine. Victory, good fortune and triumph are at hand. Well, that's a very nice message on which to end. So, as I say, if you have enjoyed the video, if you found it helpful, do please click the like button and leave a comment and let me know where you're at. And do subscribe. I'm only just starting out in this now, and I hope to get plenty of subscribers so that I can share this more and more further and farther afield. So my blessings to you, my dear followers, and may your life be as different as you wish.